Well, I'm from the Meadows area in Nottingham. The Meadows area in Nottingham is a bit of a rough area. There's a lot of gangs, a lot of crime back in the day when I was younger. And me and a few friends, we went down to the local leisure centre. They sent out some leaflets at the school, and a new boxing gym had opened in the area. And I was always very sporty, very competitive. I went down to the gym and just fell in love with boxing, and I was pretty good. Took to it quite well. I never really thought I was going to become a professional. I always done it because I loved it, and just enjoyed boxing. But when I saw Prince Naseem Hamed come through the ranks, he was doing well as an Asian. There wasn't many Asians in any kind of sport, especially boxing at the time. And he sort of inspired me. I was #1 in England, won the ABAs at that time, and I thought, I'll never know if I don't try, so let's give it a couple of years and see how I go, and just went from there, you know. I think a lot of sports are very political and not fair in a sense. There is some, and especially boxing, there's more risk than reward. There's only a certain percentage, I don't know, 5-10% maybe, that get the big money, the looking after. The rest of us do the same things, but we don't get promoted, we don't get looked after in the same way. We achieve similar belts and titles, but we don't get, because we're not promoted in the right way, we don't get the right recognition or the money. You know, I was one of them, you know, that unfortunately didn't get the big money. Was close to it, got decent amount, better than a lot of people, but sometimes you have to make that opportunity, that chance, and I was one of the lucky ones that did that, you know. You're right, a lot of people do associate boxing with violence because it's a contact sport, and your intent is to hurt your opponent. But I think there's a lot more benefits from boxing, as a lot of people see. The discipline, the respect that you get from it, how you feel after you've started boxing. You know, I've been working in, I've been coaching now for about almost 20 years since I retired, and I've been working in all the tough, rough areas around Nottingham. Some of the rougher kids, the kids that have been excluded from schools, the ones that are in social services, and it appeals to a lot of them, and it helps them calm themselves down, find some focus, find something that's going to release that adrenaline and aggression, and they become better people. Not just, they don't have to be boxers, they become in general society, you know, they respect people more, they understand what they can do from the boxing that they've learned, and they learn to control it better. You always get the odd 1 or 2% that take it in the wrong way and cause problems, but I think boxing has got more benefits than you know, bad points or negative stuff going on. So definitely helps in a big way. You know, I've been in schools, and it used to be in schools years back, and I think that is needed again. You know, there's just no discipline for kids anymore, and this helps in a massive way. It's hard to describe until you've actually been there and done it. It's the best feeling in the world. It's something that you've achieved that nobody gave you a chance to do. You've spent, you know, it almost takes 18-20 years to get to that level, and to actually achieve it, words can't describe it. You know, sometimes it's like a dream. I still think about it and think, did I actually do that? Did this actually happen? It seems like a dream, but then you remember every sort of fight, every round, every training session. You still kind of have bits of the memories in, and it's an amazing feeling. Yeah, it's something that I'll never forget, in a sense. Yeah.